Welcome back, YouTube pipe smokers. Mutton Chop Piper here. Today, I'm going to introduce you to some pipes that were sent to me for review, and I was quite surprised. Let's take a look at them. Okay, the first thing I want to do is introduce Mike from Beards, Bourbon, and Games. They've got a YouTube channel that they review video games and board games. So welcome, Mike.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at a pipe that was sent to us, both me and Mike, from the Job Pipe Company. And they're an Italian company. And it's the pipe that you see in front of you. Now, it's a unique looking pipe. And I really liked the way it looked. And I really liked the way it's it's definitely unique. What do you think, Mike?
I agree. It seems very futuristic to me. I love the steel top. I just love the bands around it, and I like the fact that they're interchangeable. You notice his are orange, and mine are black, and those can actually be switched in and out, which is really neat. The different color options that were available with it. The feel of it's really nice. It feels real good in my hand, and I've got a big meaty hand.
Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to give you a little bit of technical information about these pipes that was sent to us by the creator. So this particular pipe is called the Butt of Steel. It has an interchangeable shank. Can be classic straight, or long straight, or scorpion curve, simply by changing the shank. So all you have to do is you remove this part, and you can put in any of those three options that I just read off. Okay, something else about this pipe. This is his words, not ours. He says it is perhaps the most technological pipe ever created. The bowl is best stainless steel, which this is the bowl here. The base, which is the brown part here. Okay, the base is briar covered in ultim, which is a watertight, and it does not absorb smoke residue. Calibrated peak torch coupling bushings. We'll show you that at the end. But what those bushings do is they connect the actual bowl to the base. Resist everything and last over time. Stainless steel torch, 4mm internal hole for greater smoke flow. There's a hole at the bottom. We'll show you that as well. Very comfortable al dente methacrylate mouthpiece, which is here. And we have different examples. We've got the jade, which is on this one. And then we have the black, which is on this one. And then we have another one that is a reddish orange. You should be able to see that on your screen. Okay, so this pipe is a unique washable pipe, which is easy to clean, removable, and convenient, which can always smoke and needs no rest. Now, what that means is that once you clean it out, it's ready to smoke again. You can switch it from Virginia tobacco to a flavored tobacco like a cherry tobacco, and then move into an English blend without having residues from previous smokes. So what that means basically is that you can smoke this pipe without it ghosting. And the reason that is because you're washing it out every time. Now, this pipe must never be run in, which means you cannot grow any carbon cake on the inside of the pipe, which would be impossible anyway because you're washing it out every time. The bowl cannot be burned because it's briar. Okay, so Now we're going to go and we're going to talk about our experiences with the pipe. Um, so I'm going to let Mike kind of give us an idea of what he thought, his initial thoughts when he smoked the pipe.
So, the first thing I can tell you is I love how easy this thing was to clean. My big issue with a lot of the pipes I carry now are that I like radiator pipes. And usually when I get those, I smoke them. It takes me a while to clean them out because they completely apart. I have to wipe everything down and put it back together. This, I pulled it out, smoked in it, and then just cleaned it out, put it back in, it was done. I was ready to go again. So this would be a really nice pipe to carry around with me all the time. I could see myself, just going outside, having a quick smoke, going in, run to the bathroom, cleaning it out, putting it away, good to go. And it actually collapses very easily, which is really nice. I was worried about this getting too hot, but with these rubber gaskets that he has here, even if you accidentally grab the top of it, they're spaced in a certain way where I never found myself burning myself. It was a very cool smoke too because of the chamber down here. It gave it time to cool off as I was pulling it in. I love the sleek design of it overall. It's a beautiful pipe. I like the fact that we can change out these for colors because as you see, Chris has orange on his, and I have the black on here. Overall, I'm very happy with it. I was really surprised with it. It would definitely be one that I will be taking with me when I go places.
I think I have about the same reaction with the pipe. It's a very unique design. I like the stainless steel. I like the fact that you don't have to build carbon cake on it, and he's right here. When I was any tobacco that I smoked, I tried it out because I don't want you guys to purchase this pipe and then say, well, wait a minute, it's not as advertised. So what I did was one day I experimented. I first put in some Virginia and I smoked that. I cleaned it out and went immediately to a flavored tobacco. Smoked it, and then from there I cleaned that out, and then I went and I put in some, of course, plum pudding bourbon barrel aged, which is my favorite. And none of the times did I ever get any kind of ghosting, any kind of flavor from a past smoke. So that's a really good feature. The other thing that I don't know if he realizes it or not, but for me at least, when you've got a regular pipe, let's say you've got this pipe right here. Sure, you might be able to, kind of put it in your pocket or put it, in a pants pocket, but there's always a chance that you might break it. You might forget it's there, sit down in a weird angle, and you might break it. So what I really like about it is the fact that you can break it down into parts. So I can take this part, put it in one pocket, this part, put it in another pocket, and not worry about having to break anything. Pull it back out, put it back together, fill it with tobacco, smoke. When I'm done, clean it out, pull it apart again, and put it in the pocket. That to me is I really like that. I really like that aspect of the pipe. Now, my only concern with this is that he's got a couple of O-rings, as you can see. Now, we'll give you a little bit close-up of these O-rings. My concern is that I'm not sure how long these O-rings will last. I'm afraid that by pulling it apart and putting it back together again, it may weaken these O-rings or it may even break them. In the paperwork, it shows that he says that they have long life. So basically, when you put it together, you kind of twist it back on. And the only way to tell that is going to be over time. So I think when you order a pipe, he does supply a couple of extras, so that way if they do break, you can replace them. But really, overall, that is my only concern. Everything else about this pipe is fantastic. It smokes well. I like the fact that you don't have to build a carbon cake. You wash it out every time. It's just it smokes cool. I think you found that too, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I love it. I have a real hard time with pipes when if I get real hot smoke, it kind of ruins everything for me. That's why I prefer a radiator pipe. But this was great, and that's something else too. Nothing about this pipe feels cheap. Nothing. It's all very high quality. It's very solid. I don't feel like I'm going to break anything. The seal, pulling in and out there, I don't feel like that's going to wear down too much there. So, like you said, breaking down and putting in your pocket and walking with it, I don't think you'll have an issue. I didn't have an issue with moisture coming out of it, which is something I was looking for. Overall, I'm extremely happy with it.
And I'm saying, if we were going to give this pipe a rating from 1 to 5, I would definitely give it probably a 4.8. Nothing to me in anything that I review, I don't ever give a 5. I mean, it has to do everything perfect. The 0.2% that I'm reserving in that 4.8 is the fact that I'm not quite sure how these O-rings will hold up. But I mean, that's 4.8 for me is yeah, it's a very, I really like the pipe. I like smoking it, and it does what it's advertised to do.
That might be something to do too in the future, is do a small follow up with it in a
Sure.
couple of months and see how it's held up. I don't foresee any issues with it, but and I have to agree with that rating. I'm just super happy with it. And I love the futuristic design of it. I just love the way it feels in your hand when you're holding it.
So the price of the pipe is, we figured out that it's about probably total with the price of the pipe and shipping is going to be about 175, we say?
About 170. It's about 100, 150 depending on exchange rates at the time. US, about 150. And there's different versions you can buy. You can buy the, depends on what color you want. And then about $20, 20 euros for shipping. And he says he tries to ship within 48 hours, which is really fast.
And when he shipped it to me, he said, hey, I'm shipping this out. I got it within a couple of days, and I was shocked. Because I didn't think it was that. I didn't think that's what it was until I opened it. I says, wow, that was fast. So the pipe will be here pretty quick. Also, for those people that are watching this video that are in Europe, or you deal with euros, the price is 129 euros, and 20 euros shipping.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if that 20 euros is to the United States or not, but you can go to his website and he'll make that clear.
It was 20 euros to the United States.
Okay. So we'll have all the information that you need down below as to his website. But the website is www.joepipe.it. I guess that's for Italy. Again, this pipe is Italian made. So if you're looking for a fantastic pipe, I don't think you can go wrong with one of these.
Definitely feels, for the quality and for the price, it's definitely worth the money, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so if you're in the market for this type of pipe, I hope the information that we've provided has been useful. And there's not much else that we can say. I want to thank Mike for coming along and helping me out with this. So until my next video, I want to wish you and your family happy piping.